The quest for a CIF championship begins this Friday for our inland area football teams. I'm Pep Fernandez, and this is your HS Game Time first round playoff preview. Let's take a look at some of the matchups. We start in the Inland Division, where defending champion Vista Marietta meets South Hills of West Covina, and Centennial collides with Rancho Cucamonga Los Osos. Two games that are all local. Eisenhower travels to Marietta Valley, and Redlands East Valley is home for Norco in a rematch of last year's playoffs. The Wildcats' Kylie Fitz will not play, still nursing a wrist injury. In the Central, reigning champ, the Rancho Verde opens with Chaffee. The Mustangs have battled through injuries and growing pains this season.
Through injuries in youth, starting to come around the last couple of weeks, where the young guys are now figuring it out a little bit, and some of the injured guys have come back, and just kind of retooling everything with the rash of injuries we had early on.
Heritage will be a force in the Central. The Patriots have a strong senior class ready for a return trip to the title game. Heritage lost in the Eastern Division Championship last season.
Jamal Morrow is our running back there, and on defense, Marvin Hefo will be a big key as a senior leader for us, and Sione Taki and Nick Abney and those type of guys. So, we'll be leaning on our seniors who have been in the playoffs before.
Elsinore opens the playoffs against Colton. The Tigers have turned some heads this season.
The story of the season probably is maybe that surprised some people this year.
Paloma Valley will take on top-seeded Summit. The Wildcats nearly beat the Skyhawks last year in the playoffs, and they could be even better this time around.
A good, solid defense with a very explosive offense. We have that. And so I feel confident that if we put a game together, we can play with anybody in this division.
In the Eastern Division, number 1 seed Citrus Hill will collide with Silverado. One intriguing matchup is River Valley League champion Norte Vista hosting Rialto.
Sounds like both of us are really thin, which is going to be an interesting challenge, I think, for both of us. So we'll see. Like I said, we're happy to be in the playoffs. We're not excited about the way we finished though. So
We have different opposites. They're a spread team. We're a power run football team. Like we talked about, we're both thin. There's been a lot of injuries, so hopefully our kids come out ready to play football.
Tahquitz is making its first playoff appearance. The Titans get San Gorgonio on Friday. Tahquitz has had a great season, but they ended league play on a sour note, losing a tough one to Beaumont.
Key for us is just getting over a loss. Our kids are still kind of young, so they have to learn that just because you lose a game doesn't mean you're going to be out of it. So we have to learn to rebound and stay together as a team.
Beaumont will meet Moreno Valley in another all-local matchup. We'll be back on Friday night with HS Game Time Live beginning at 10:30, and of course, the Saturday Scouting Report as we break down all the highlights from the first round of the high school football playoffs. I'm Pep Fernandez with your first round playoff preview.